I'm going to show the compliance settings that we've added for 17.1. They're found in the compliance module. You can set them and adjust them within the admin console. So we added a new link for the compliance setting, and this only appears if you've enabled the compliance module. There are a few settings for managing accounts, as well as the audit logging, as well as exposing some additional controls to adjust unsuccessful logins and how they're managed. I will start with the audit logging. So this setting will enable an email notification to either all site admins or the primary site admin. If this is the audit logging somehow for some reason fails, and then here's the email customization. So our typical boilerplate email that will tell you what the message was and when it occurred. And this can be adjusted using our normal email syntax. I need to disable my database here, disable the audit table. So go to my test. Manage lists, and try to create a new list, which will enter an audit trail. I should get an error. Yep. So it failed to create the entry into the audit log, which gave us an error. And so if we look at our mail, we should see a new entry. So audit processing encountered an error. Let's see the actual email. Failure to insert and the SQL error that caused it. So this login setting is targeted towards how we handle somebody trying to log in to the LabKey instance, and how many failed login attempts before the login is disabled, how long it's disabled, and the time period that is required, that is tracked. This is primarily exposing the different configuration settings that aren't normally available in the LabKey Community Edition. So, got a user, put in the bad password. So this is kind of the typical error. If we hit it a few times, you'll get this new message which says try again. And after that timeout, the login will be re-enabled. So even if you try with the correct password, it should still have you disabled. Next, we created two settings. One was for disabling inactive accounts, so people that haven't logged in a while, as well as the ability to set an expiration date on a user account. So you can create an account, a new user, or an existing user account as the admin, and then set an expiration date when that user account will be disabled. Let's enable these. I'll set this for save. And then if we look at our site users table, I've got some existing users, my login, an inactive user who hasn't logged in for more than the 4 days that we've already set, an admin that hasn't logged in that inactive period, and a temporary user where I've set the expiration date earlier today so that it should expire. And so this is all done through the normal maintenance routines. So if we go to system maintenance, here's our system maintenance tasks that run on a nightly basis. Through this task, we've added this compliance module account maintenance task. And one of the features of this page is you can manually run these tasks if you want by just clicking on the link. So if we want to run this task right now, we can click on this link. It will take you to the pipeline job. It will show the log of what has occurred, which accounts were disabled, and why. And so you have the 2 accounts that were due to inactivity and the account that has expired. These are now disabled. So if we go back to our site users and refresh, you see that those accounts were taken out. One thing to note, it does not apply to site admins. So anyone in the site admins group are immune to those inactivity maintenance tasks. So if we include the inactive users now, we'll see that those accounts are no longer active. So we have our inactive user, our account that's never been logged in on, and our expired account.